Hello, this is Ariella Carmel, and I'm at Calcalist 2024 Forecast Conference. I'm joined by Gerry Livnat, the country head of Rothschild Co. Israel. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So can you start off by telling me a little bit about Rothschild and your activities here in Israel?
So Rothschild Co., I think the Rothschild family did not need introduction. They are very well known in the financial sector. I've been around already more than 200 years, seventh generation of the family. In Israel, actually, I'm heading a wealth management business, which is quite new. We opened the office about a year and a half ago. But we have another arm, a global advisory arm, M&A. We're very active in Israel since more than a decade already. So we're quite familiar with the Israel market.
And so how has the last period since October 7th and the war impacted Rothschild in general and their activities in Israel?
Yeah, of course, we are all impacted personally, right? We're Israelis, but in general, what the bank is trying to do is to support the staff locally, and they do, and also in other ventures that they're doing in philanthropy, etc. But this is mainly the family side, and we're trying to support our clients. In such times. You also look at the economy and where it's headed, and clients are a bit concerned, of course, and that's where we're trying to provide a solution.
So what is your analysis at the moment of the state of the Israeli economy and how the current war is impacting it?
Yeah, so if you look at we entered this unfortunate situation with a capital debt ratio of about 60%, which is quite good. I think that also you see the resilience not of just the people, but also of the economy. It's quite astonishing to see that the stock market has gone up to where it's been before the war, and the shekel even got stronger than before the war. I think it shows what people think, not just locals, but also foreigners, about the local economy. And I think also just recently we see the strength of the high-tech sector. And yesterday we saw Intel approving another $15 billion and investing in a plant in southern Israel, which is really amazing. So I believe in the resilience of these people and the country and the economy for sure.
And so what are your specific forecasts for the coming year in terms of the Israeli tech sector? What can we expect, do you think?
So tech sector, I think we still see, of course, a drop in investments. But next year, I think we'll also encounter some challenges. But still, I mean, the high-tech sector is about 54% of Israel export, about 18% of GDP. And 12% of the workforce, and I think this will continue to be a major sector for growth in this country, for sure. Also next year, yeah.
And in terms of global interest rates and inflation, what do you think we can expect in that regard?
So I think that we already see that there have been rate hikes during 2023. And that slowed down. I think more or less everybody agrees that 2024 will be quite stable, and even a few rate drops to 25 bips or 50 bips during 2024. I'm speaking about the US, of course. And inflation rate, we expect to be between 2%, 4%. What's really interesting to see is that the unemployment rate remains stable. It did not rise, so that also shows that the economy is still strong.
Are you speaking globally, or?
Yeah, globally, and you see also the companies' profits that remain stable. So I'm speaking globally, of course. Locally, as I said, we see the resilience of the market, but there'll be, of course, challenges throughout 2024.
Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to close the conversation, but thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully better days are ahead.
Of course. Thanks for having me.